Welcome back to Outside Views EU. Today we're diving into a topic that could reshape Europe's future in a major way, the European Green Deal. What exactly is the European Green Deal and why does it matter so much? Let's break it down together. The European Green Deal is a set of policies and initiatives proposed by the European Commission. Its primary aim is to make the European Union climate neutral by 2050. Climate neutrality means achieving a balance between emitting carbon and absorbing it from the atmosphere, essentially cutting down greenhouse gases to net zero. And this ambitious plan is more than just an environmental strategy. It's a comprehensive economic and societal transformation. The Green Deal covers a wide range of areas from energy to agriculture, from transport to industry, and even biodiversity. It's often referred to as Europe's new growth strategy. The idea is to decouple economic growth from resource use to grow in a way that's sustainable and doesn't harm the planet. One of the core aspects of the Green Deal is reducing greenhouse gas emissions by at least 55% by 2030 compared to 1990 levels. This is a massive goal, but it's considered essential if we want to keep global warming under control. The Green Deal includes several specific actions and proposals to help achieve this target. For instance, there is the Fit for 55 package, which consists of various measures designed to cut emissions in the coming years. It includes plans to expand the EU emissions trading system, making polluters pay for the carbon they emit. There are also tighter standards for car emissions with a push to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2035. Renewable energy is another major pillar of the Green Deal. The EU wants to boost the share of renewables in the energy mix to at least 40% by 2030. And that means more wind turbines, more solar panels, and more investment in clean energy projects. And it's not just about energy production. The way we consume energy needs to change too. Energy efficiency is a big part of the puzzle, with a goal to renovate millions of buildings across the EU to make them more energy efficient. And this will reduce energy waste and help lower carbon emissions. The European Green Deal also has a strong focus on biodiversity. It aims to restore degraded ecosystems and protect natural habitats, ensuring that European wildlife can thrive. And this involves planting trees, reducing pesticide use, and promoting sustainable farming practices. And then there's the transition in agriculture known as the farm to fork strategy. The goal is to make food systems more sustainable by reducing chemicals, promoting organic farming, and cutting food waste. This means healthier food for Europeans and a healthier planet as a result. However, achieving all these goals is not without challenges. The Green Deal requires significant investment, estimated at around 1 trillion euros over the next decade. To support this, the EU has set up a just transition mechanism. This mechanism is designed to help regions and industries that will be the most affected by the transition to a green economy. For example, areas that rely heavily on coal or other fossil fuels will receive financial aid to ensure that no one is left behind. But it's not just about funding. Political will and public support are crucial for the success of the Green Deal. The transition will involve changes that could affect everyday life for many Europeans, from higher energy bills in the short term to shifts in the types of jobs available. And critics argue that the Green Deal might place too much burden on certain sectors or increase costs for consumers. Some member states have also expressed concerns about the feasibility of such rapid changes, especially during times of economic hardship. But supporters argue that the cost of inaction would be far greater. The consequences of climate change are already being felt across Europe, from heat waves to floods, from wildfires to biodiversity loss. The Green Deal is not just about reducing emissions, it's about building resilience to these impacts. It's also about positioning Europe as a global leader in climate action. The EU wants to set an example for other countries, showing that it is possible to grow economically while protecting the environment. By investing in green technologies and innovation, the Green Deal could also give European businesses a competitive edge in the emerging global green economy. And here, it's not just about the environment. The Green Deal aims to address social inequalities by creating green jobs and ensuring a fair transition for all citizens. It wants to make sure that the benefits of this transformation are shared widely, not just among those who can afford it. So, what is the significance of the European Green Deal? It represents a shift in how we think about growth, about prosperity, and our relationship with the planet. It's an acknowledgement that the old model, where economic growth came at the expense of the environment, is no longer sustainable. The Green Deal is a chance for Europe to lead the way in addressing the climate crisis, to innovate, and to build a more sustainable future. But its successes depend on us all. Governments, businesses, and citizens all have a role to play in making the Green Deal a reality. Whether it's by supporting renewable energy, reducing waste, or adapting our lifestyles, every step counts. The European Green Deal is ambitious, it's complex, and it won't be easy. But if Europe succeeds, it could serve as a model for the rest of the world. And that could be one of the most significant contributions we make for future generations. So thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the European Green Deal. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm quite curious, what do you think about the Green Deal? Do you believe this is the right path for Europe? Until next time, take care and stay informed, and the next video is right here in the end screen.